So as it turns out, the UFC is not woke. And of course, the Canadian media is not happy about that. In fact, it's the sort of thing, exactly the sort of thing, that they're going to obsess about.
We got one of the fucking commies with the press.
Now here's a Canadian journalist asking Dana White why UFC fighter Sean Strickland has not been sufficiently indoctrinated.
About, like, you obviously give a long leash to your fighters about, what they can say when they are up there with a UFC microphone, and you are getting into territory of homophobia, transphobia. Like, is there...
I don't give anybody a leash.
Well, I'm saying you...
A leash?
Like...
Free speech.
I think the corporate Canadian press doesn't even know how to deal with this conversation. Like, it's been so long since they joined the cult that this doesn't even make sense to them. Well, free speech, well, that's for when we call people racist.
Control what people say? Going to tell people what to believe? Going to tell people? I don't fucking tell any other human being what to say, what to think, and there's no leashes on any of them. What is your question?
I was asking that question. I'll move on, though.
Yeah, probably a good idea. That's ridiculous to say I give somebody a leash. Free speech, brother. People can say whatever they want and they can believe whatever they want.
So what we have here is a fundamental difference in worldviews. Dana White wants people to be able to speak their mind. He cares about free speech. The Canadian media, not so much. And it's not even ironic at this point because the media no longer even pretends to be objective. And the journalist asks Dana White about what kind of leash he's got his fighters on. And there's nothing unusual about that to him because that's a perfectly reasonable thing to them. I mean, they think their job is to put the entire Canadian public on a leash, their leash, so that they can tell the Canadian public to sit, to lie down, to roll over, to beg at the whims of dear leader Justin Trudeau, or whatever far-left demagogue is going to throw money at them. And the thing is, UFC, nobody actually really needs the Canadian media anyway. They're far less powerful than most people think, especially than they themselves think. Let's hear the crowd at the UFC. I wonder what they have to say. And I'm glad they were doing that at the event. It's a very good thing indeed, because that's going to be shared far and wide across the world. And it's going to take some time to dig Canada out from the clown car image it has internationally at this point after 8 years of Justin Trudeau. But it lets the rest of the world know that there are plenty of Canadians who aren't woke and who are not okay with what's been happening under dear leader Justin Trudeau. I wonder what Joe Rogan's got to say about it.
Fuck Trudeau.
I was at the UFC?
Yelling, fuck Trudeau.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
That guy's
Canada,
a piece of shit.
Canada, get your shit together. Come back. Come back to what you used to be.
Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.